Hello there, my beautiful people. So let's make this take 15. So I've decided to do this video to talk about the benefits of exercising on your period, because lately I've been receiving too many questions about exercising while on period, because some ladies just didn't know that they could exercise while they're on their period. So the main question is, can I exercise on my period? And the answer is yes, you can, and you should, according to your capabilities. So I myself was one of these ladies that will not exercise on my period. This was like when I was my late teenagers, early 20s, as I didn't know any better. Yeah, I used to do like tracks, running, football, everything like that. But whenever my period would come, because it was so painful, I would literally say I'm sick and not do anything, just stay home, curled up in my bed. I wouldn't even go to college because of that. But when I was about 25, something like that, so yeah, 9 years, around 9 years, almost 10 years, that I've started to learn about my body, study my body and my hormones, my cycle, my mood, my energy, and implementing the exercise during my period. So it took me a long time to actually understand it fully, and but yeah, so seeing the benefits straight away, and since then I haven't stopped, and I actually love it. So I've met many ladies who are concerned about exercising, and this keeps them from their workout, but truly there is no reason whatsoever at all. Like, there's no reason for you or anyone to skip out on the exercise routine because you have your period. Like, there is endless benefits. Like, first of all, exercising benefits our mental health and our physical health, and those benefits does not stop just because we are on our period. No. And actually, sticking with our routine can help ease some of the most common complaints that we lady talk about all the time, that comes with the menstruation. We all know that the period is a very complex time for our hormones, like the progesterone, the estrogen, all at the lowest, and during the menstrual cycle, like that's all very low, and that's the reason why we feel so tired, like we have no energy, we like moody and everything else, so we don't want to do anything. So by avoiding exercise, it is not going to help us save the energy, and it's not going to help us feel any better. It's just gonna make us feel worse in the mental state. Because, for example, if you are anything like me, which I know so many, like they're like crave for the chocolates and stuff like that, and I'm not one for sweets. I don't like sweets too much, but when it's coming, literally I'll be craving all kind of chocolates, and I don't like chocolate. I only like dark chocolate, but I'll be craving for the weirdest things, and those sweetie thingies, the gummies, I just want the sour ones. Oh gosh, actually this time I didn't have none of that. I didn't want any sweets, so I think it's because of Ramadan, so I'm good on that side this month. So yeah. One of the benefits of exercising during our period is the decrease of the PMS symptoms. So if you are anything like me, before our cycle starts, we start having like a week before. Some women is even they start like 2 weeks before because of the ovulation. So we start feeling like this fatigue in our body, and have mood swings before and during the period cycle, and the focusing on the cardio exercising will help to reduce those symptoms. And when we do exercise, we have an increase on our endorphins, which we know is the happy hormones, isn't it? So the high, we go on the high, we feel like, oh, we high, yeah, like, oh, I want more of that rush, you know, like slap, and these endorphins elevates our mood, which actually was makes us feel much better. And during our period when we exercise, this benefits us, is one of the main benefits, because the endorphins actually are natural painkillers. And what else is a win-win? You get endorphins, you feel high, you feel happy, you feel like, whoa, I'm top of the world. And plus it kills the pain, like that back pain, that ache pain, that cramps, everything. It just lessens it. And one thing that I've noticed, and many of the other ladies that I've advised to work out and encourage them to work out during their period, to be more active during their period, is that we become more strong. Our strength just goes up. Like the power we get is just like, I will lift like, I don't know, 70 whatever, and if I on my period I'll lift it more than that. So that goes just like we just like Hulkalina. You know, and this is due to the low levels of the female hormones, the progesterone and estrogen. So, and we do experience greater gains on this time. Like, don't miss out on that, because for example, when we're on a period, we tend to be bloated and swollen and all of that, like the water retention, everything else. And when you exercise, because you're sweating and the circulation is happening, like you have the oxygen going through and in and out your bloodstream and everything else, and you just like, and then plus you get like the skin problem, everything else, the breakouts. So when you exercise and you clear up your system, it's helping with the circulation, it's helping with the blood flow. You just like don't get too much of that bloatiness, like you feel like 4 months pregnant or whatever. Like, it does not happen in some situations, with me at least, and like it just reduces all of that. And this goes without saying that exercises while on our period enhances our mood, you know, and increases the circulation, like I said, which tends to help with our blood flow, like help with the flow, because you know we're getting new oxygen, like it's going through and out, like it just helps with overall all of that. I don't know, things are flying from the sky. You know, and it alleviates with the cramps, the headache and the back pain. Like, it just makes you feel overall better physically and mentally. And I used to suffer with terrible, horrible, painful period cramps. Like, literally, I would not even be able to walk. I had to literally to crawl. Like I mentioned, like I would stay home back in the day because I could not do anything because of the pain. And let's not mention about the migraines. Literally, like this eye would be like this. I wouldn't even see light at all, and I had to be taking like painkillers and everything else. But like 9 to 10 years ago, I haven't had the need, like once I've learned and everything else, I haven't had the need to have any painkillers. And I start working out, and ever again, that's it. I look forward to actually work out my period. Like literally, I'm like waiting for that week for me just like to smash it. That's it, because I see like great gains on that. And actually now, some of the ladies I have advised and spoke to about the benefits of working out, they are not like trying for themselves. They do it for themselves, and they see the benefits for themselves, and they love it now, you know, working out their periods. And even if you're not like going to the gym or whatever, just like going for a walk, like a light walk, this will benefit and it will decrease the symptoms. The first days of our period, for example, are like the most comfortable and bearable ones, and we tend to bleed a lot more in those first 3 days. And during these days, we should focus on gentle movements and exercises that are gentle to our body. And one of the best exercises is whatever you feel like doing, literally, whatever you feel like doing on this time of your cycle, whatever you feel like up to, that's what you should do. And however, we should actually vary our workouts, because the gains are so much for the body. Like, the body goes through like different changes, and we should vary the workouts and try something different, and like doing like light walking or other lighter cardio, and this go according to your own capability. And should keep the cardiovascular or aerobic exercises at lower intensity, because there are research from trusted sources that support the idea that our lungs works better later in our cycle. I tend to focus on the cardio on my 4th or 5th day, because obviously I've learned about my cycle. Every lady's cycle is completely different. Like the length, sorry. Some have 3 to 5 days, others who have 5 to 7 days, and others who have 7 to 10 days, like myself, have a length of 7 to 10 days. So it is important to learn about your cycle and implement that according to your own needs. For example, I increase my strength training, due to the fact that our strength just goes up. So on these first days, the first days, like the second, third days, I just like increase on my high intensity strength interval cardio. No, let me say that. Strength workout and high intensity interval cardio workouts. And I just push it to the max as I can, because I'm used to it. And I'm actually not one for yoga or Pilates. I don't know, that's not my cup of tea. But if that is your cup of tea and that's something that you like to do, you should definitely consider to be doing this kind of exercise on the 2 to 3 days leading to the start of your period, because these kind of exercises will help the body to relax and relax the muscles, and it will reduce the symptoms like the cramping, the breast tenderness, the muscle fatigue, and the soreness. It just relaxes everything. I tend to do like more stretching around these days to relax my body, because I know it's coming when it's coming, so my body be relaxed. I don't push too much on those days, so I tend to do more cardio before it starts. And obviously the most important thing is you must remember to always be mindful of your body needs, because it's your body. You know your body better than anyone else. You know your cycle better than anyone else. You learn to listen to your body, and you must remember the adjustments that our body goes through during this time. And if you find that your body is not functioning like normal, is not responding as usual and stuff like that, every month is different for everyone, and you just give yourself a break and ease up on the intensity of the exercises you're going to do. Switch things up, around, and lower. Listen to your body, because it sends important messages. The bottom line is regular exercises is beneficial for our body and mind, and there is absolutely no scientific reasons why we should skip out on our workout during our period. However, there are actually many evidences that supports the exercising can help, and it eases up that can help and is helpful during the times of the period. I don't know, my throat is just so dry, like so dry. And you know, there are many evidence that supports that exercising during the period is helpful and beneficial. So continue doing what you love most. You know, just reduce the intensity, especially if you are feeling fatigued, and vary your workout and take a plenty time to recover and be proud of what you are capable of. And obviously most important thing is watch out for your eat, because you have to consume foods that is rich in iron and everything else, because you're losing a lot of blood, so you need to replace that. Make sure you don't be like falling into those cravings. Stay healthy, eat healthy, lots of fruits and vegetables and protein, everything else to increase your mood and help to restore your muscles. Obviously protein, carbohydrates, do not skip your carbohydrates, you need it. And that is all from me from this side, you know, that's all from me here. And enjoy your period time. Don't stop yourself just because you are on your period. And you are capable of much more if you set your mind to it. Like I normally say, don't let your mind be your own limitation. Whatever you set your mind to do, you can do it. Pain is just a state of mind. Simple as that. This controls this. It's just, that's it. And that is it for me, DG Infinity. Love. Take care. Enjoy your period.